Anyway, what we're going to be working on now is like tactile senses. So if you could put your hand along there, how does that feel?
My name is Jan Crummy and I'm an instructor here with the RDAI group in Greenacres in Donegal, and this is Albert Clyde, who's with the Coleraine RDA group. And although our groups are on the opposite side of the border, we have very similar aims and objectives in terms of the clients we work with and what we try to achieve with them.
My name is Sean Devlin and we're here today in Convoy at Greenacres Equestrian Centre, working with the RDA, looking at how we can enhance the experience of people with autism who are coming to RDA classes. Because it might be that you find out something about yourself doing this, but you're grand with it. I'm grand with that. That's the kind of person I am and I'm not going to change it. But there might also be something about this that you find out about yourself and you think, you know, I'm going to do something about that because I don't like it in myself.
I'm Rosie Gaw from Mustang NI, and I'm here today to teach some volunteers from Riding for the Disabled Association about how to enhance horse riding experience for people with autism specifically. You have to think about that as well. And these are the challenges that you face. They're faced by the child, but in you working with them. How do you deal with that? How do you adjust your behaviour in order to help these children?
Well, as a group we get into projects to the benefit of the group, and when we look for things that will benefit our own helpers and ultimately our own riders, and obviously training of one sort or another. So when a project like the Cooperation Ireland Peace 3 project comes up, they're sort of saying, like, what can we get out of it in the way of training? And we met and talked it through and came up with the two topics which we have. Today's topic on autism, and then the next topic is going to be on physiotherapy, the benefits of physiotherapy, and using a physiotherapist to demonstrate how in fact our instructors can improve the value of the riding.
So we want to develop the idea of using horses more and more. So we're looking at autism today as one of the things that we are going to focus on. So this afternoon we were working with volunteers who work with children who come to the sessions through the Riding for the Disabled, and we are working with them because they've asked us to help them increase the experience for the people and really enhance the experience for the people who are coming for the sessions. Some people held hands. How was that? Good?
Well, it's raising awareness of what autism actually is. A lot of people don't understand what the deficits and what the abilities of people with autism is, especially as it's such a wide spectrum. And it's encouraging them to find out more about it, to increase their knowledge and apply that knowledge then to what they're doing and help the child's experience by doing that. We're people just like you and me, often above average intelligence, but they just have some social skills. They don't understand social etiquette, maybe just things like sarcasm, don't understand that, and it's quite subtle, but yet it can have a big impact on people's lives.
So we're working with them to help them think about what they could do more of, better, communicate better maybe with the children who are coming, help them think about different activities they can take part in on the back of the horse, just to make the experience a little more rewarding for them. So it's about communication, it's about the experience, the tactile stuff, and learning about themselves. What I want you to do is I want you to form a line in which there are 3 horses and all of you, all of which have to stay connected all of the time.
The main thing is getting to know people and getting to see other ways of doing things. You tend to, if you're working within the one community all the time, you tend to get into a rut. I mean an RDA community. You tend to do the same things the same way, and one of the things came through to me there was I'm really an administrator, and I look at the safety side of it all the time, and you know, maybe one of the things that Rosie said made me think, well, maybe there's more to it than just safety. Maybe there is more need to think about the actual benefit to the people.
Now the thing about this is, some children with autism perceive things differently than we might. They might not feel that the same way that you feel it. For them that could be aversive, it could feel rough, it could hurt them. So young people with autism gain an awful lot from being in contact with horses. By riding horses, young people with autism, they can feel the motion, the rocking motion that horses produce, and it can be quite calming for them. In terms of sensory stimuli, young people with autism can have a range of stimuli from a horse. They can have the smell, the touch of a horse, the sound of a horse, and actually watching the physical movement of the horse himself. And also in terms of social skills, people with autism benefit a lot by engaging in a group or one-to-one activity with horses.
The two groups coming together today, Coleraine and East Donegal, that cross-border work is very important in terms of sharing information, sharing experiences and learning from one another. And the people that are coming together today are hoping to be able to share learning from one another. So the group in Donegal would be doing one particular activity, the guys from Coleraine would be doing something different. We're coming together today so that they can learn from each other and learn a little bit about how to enhance the experience for both of them. Coming together cross-border, coming together cross-community is very important for the development of the projects as a whole.
Being with the Coleraine group, we can see that we do many things the same way, even though we have different clients and our aims are the same. The seminar today and the session on working with the horses, the equine therapy, and also Rosie's session on autism, I found fascinating, very good, and helped me to look differently at some of the behaviours that our clients exhibit. That we would sometimes see as problems, but listening to Rosie today, I realised maybe they're not problems, they're just the way the client themselves deals with their own issues.
As I say about the weather, it could always be worse.
I feel it is good for people to meet new people and meet new people who maybe think differently or live differently than how they do, and that can be nothing if not beneficial to anybody, children, adults, anybody alike.
I think the first thing to do is sometimes you're scared of something that's different and new, so you look at it and you say, what can we get out of this, and what can we give to this? And I think for both the Coleraine group and for the Raphoe and East Donegal group, we have definitely benefited from it, both from getting to know the other folk, being together on the 2 days, watching how we do things similar and how we do things differently. And sometimes it's good to feel the fear and do it anyway.